What up, everyone? It's Marcus Shadden with Streets on My Canvas. Today in the studio, we got the famous Remind and Pandora from Style Elements crew. We just got done with my event, you know what I'm saying? It was my first one, and we just want to get a little bit of insight and see what everybody thought. So, yeah.
Amazing event, brother.
Yo,
Appreciate
you guys.
Like I said, I felt it was very sincere, and it provided an opportunity for different dancers to communicate with each other.
So,
and yeah, I love what you were doing, and I'm really happy to be out here. It's really cool. Thank you for.
Yeah, I got you guys.
Yes, likewise. Thank you very much. I also agree with Remind. I also think that your vision for bringing in all elements of art into it, with the fashion and music, different types of music, different types of styles, just everything is just. I'd like to see more of that around.
Cool. That's what's up. If everybody doesn't know, these two are amazing dancers. Tell everybody a little bit about yourselves, where you're from, how old you are, how long you've been dancing, some stuff you've done, etc.
I've been dancing for 12 plus years now. I'm originally from Santa Ana, Orange County, now living in LA. I got into dancing through parties and clubs and by seeing a dancer in high school by the name of Elsewhere. We used to have a DJ come out and spin during our lunch breaks, so when I saw him, and his style is like, he kind of melts.
Yeah.
And you can imagine, and you're like 15, you've never seen anyone melt before in front of your eyes. And I was like, what is that? And nobody else danced like that. Like, he definitely had his own style. And I've always danced since I was a kid. And then junior high, you know, little like parties and stuff, and house music, and just, you know, just going off. But that I'd never seen before. And my best friend, his older brother, was friends with him. So I was like, where do they go? Like, how do they do that? And it's like, oh man, they go to parties. Like, I want to go where they're going. So we started following them around. And I didn't dance at first for a while because I was just in awe, just watching. And then I found out about just another culture where people were just going to big parties and dancing. And I just got wrapped up in that at first. And then after that, I slowly started dancing. Then met other people and started ciphering or practicing with them. And started going to jams. Went to freestyle session, was my first one, and my first dance style was tutting. That's the gateway style. And then I started finding out about all these other styles and people and flavors and histories and hip hop and just everything that just came together for me at that point. And that was in the late 90s for me. No, mid 90s, and I really started practicing in the late 90s, started traveling in the 2000s, and now I'm happy to say that it's something that I do full time.
And then also tell some people like the stuff that you've been involved with through that. Some of the big projects you've done lately.
Some of the big projects lately I've done, there's a director named John M. Chu that put together a group called the Legion of Extraordinary Dancers. And it's a show on Hulu, and it's basically a string of dance short films, I guess you could say, that are strung together as one big story. It's about discovering your superpowers through your dancing and finding out who you are through that. And I've traveled with them. I've been to China to perform and such. I'm in Style Elements crew with Remind. We're also involved with theater and creating pieces for that. My mentor from Style Elements Quality mentoring me in music, so I've expanded into making music and currently practicing keyboarding and learning chords, and that's something I'm aspiring to be, is producing and making my own tracks, original tracks. And I also draw. At one time I was into graph, and then I found dance, so that became my full thing. But I also draw. I enjoy writing poetry. Do a little bit of everything. Also a little bit of. I wouldn't say I'm an MC. Wouldn't say spoken word. I just read out loud for now, I guess you can say. I'm having fun with that. Finding my voice, I guess you could say. So yeah, Style Elements, Legion of Extraordinary Dancers, Venus Flytrap, all female hip hop crew, and my show Awaken that I'm currently working on. So going into the world of theater.
Yes.
That's what's up. And you, Remind?
I've been dancing since I was 5, 6, you know. just seen the Nicholas Brothers first on TV, and then I seen Michael Jackson, and yeah, so I just got into it just naturally, just because I love to dance like that, and so shoot, I'm 35 now, so I've been dancing for a little while. Yeah, but of course I went through the eras, I remember all the eras from when breaking first came in to California, and then when it went out and what dances were going on then, the mid 80s and the early 80s, and then the 90s. Yeah, so yeah, I went through all those eras, and just yeah, I just dance. I love to dance. I'm a dancer, but I'm really an artist, and when you're an artist, you kind of want to create and do everything. It was like, I want to be a drummer, I want to be a guitar player,
right?
I'm not a wannabe, but I do those things, like I just love art, I love to paint, I love to draw, and but that's where the dance manifests through that, too. It's just being an artist. I love to create some moves and create things, it's like that telling, like how Pandora does. She's creating things, and like artwork, that's real artwork, that's happening right there too. But yeah, I've been involved with like Christina Aguilera, Black Eyed Peas. I just say those names just because people know them more in the industry. But I've done a lot of underground work, and I've been teaching at schools, and I teach at dance studios, and I do workshops, and I stay involved in the culture, of creation, where there's just a lot of creation, DJs, MCs, B-boys, B-girls, and I mean funk styles, locking, house, I love that scene, so I just try to keep being a part of that beautiful, cultured people, where we're not judging each other, we're sharing with each other, so yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool. If you guys could just give like maybe a couple words of inspiration to kids out there, that are trying to find themselves.
What I got to say is, find yourself, find your rhythm, find what you love to do and do it. And love yourself. Even if you came from a bad situation, even if your mom and dad treated you bad, or maybe you grew up without these certain things, find a way to just to love yourself, because that's where it all starts. I didn't start living until I started doing that. I loved myself when I was a kid, and I lost that love for myself, and then I found my love again. So I really want to, and that's why I do this dance, and that's why I stay youthful, and that's why I stay dancing and stay in a positive vibration, because I found that love. So I just want to tell y'all kids, and all my nieces and nephews, all my children out there, just love yourself.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And to add on, like what we talked about the other day is like realize that there's so much in you that you already have, and you might feel the need to search for more and more, but realize that there's so much that you already have, and work with what you have. Look at what's around you. Work with what's around you. Work with the people that want to work with you. Community, love for yourself, self-value. Try not to compare yourself to other people who you feel have it better than you. Everyone has their own battles. Everybody's fighting their own fight. Everyone's on their own path, and whatever they acquire for themselves, that's special, tailor-made for them, for whatever is in their world. We all have our purpose, and we have similarities, and even though we're all the same, there's something special about each and every single person. So always remember that you're special in an uncomparable way, filled with infinite love and filled with an infinite amount of tools around you. You just have to open your eyes and see it and feel it.
So what's up, and where can we find you guys at?
Oh, everywhere.
What's the website?
So our crew site is SC Crew, Style Elements Crew, but spelled secrew.com.
But it's Style Elements Crew again, also. So you can spell it as Style Elements.
Oh, okay.
Style Elements
Or just Google it. Style Elements.
Yeah, those little bios, and we'll upload things that are going on in the crew. Well, I haven't in a while. I haven't, but you'll just know what's going on, where we're teaching, where we're doing our workshops, and what projects we're working on, and just sharing pieces, sharing artwork. You know,
cool.
If you're interested.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys being a part of this movement, man.
Yes, one love. Thank you for the
Peace
fresh
world.
gear too.
Until next time, see ya.
Yes.